I want to show you guys how to make a RC car tire washer. This will be for 8 scale buggy tires. You can do the same thing for truggy. You'll just have to do some different measurements inside your box here to match your brushes. So what you need to do, get you a cheap plastic ammo can from Harbor Freight, a couple of these scrub brushes from Walmart, 4 1 5/8 drywall screws, and a 10-inch 1/4-inch drive extension. And I took a hex extender for like a crawler, 1/10 crawler. It's got a 17 millimeter hex here. And I just bored it out to where it would fit this shaft of the 1/4-inch extension. And I drilled and put a roll pin, if that'll focus. Put a roll pin through the center. Little green Loctite down in there to where it was sealed good. And we'll get started with the build. Very simple. So the first thing I do to the box here, take a utility knife, X-Acto knife or something, and I get rid of this center rib down through here. It's got to be tucked out so the brush will fit flat. And we're just going to simply mount the brush in the center of the lid, just like that. And the way I'll do that is I'll drill one hole in this corner, and I'll come over here in this corner and drill another hole, and I'll just run the 1 5/8 screws down through the brush. So I've got my 2 holes drilled here. Comes out the bottom, 1 on each side of this center rib. And now all I'll do is hold this brush up under the lid in the center, like so. And then I'll drill me another pilot hole down through the body of that brush and then just screw it together. Get done with that, you have something that looks similar to this right here. Kind of dead center of the lid. Just a couple 1 5/8 screws hold it in place. Now what you want to do is measure from the inside seal of the lid down to where your brush is going to contact, which is right at 1 inch. If I can get the camera angle just right. And then that'll give you an idea where to mount the brush on the side down here. So we'll just mount it the same way. So I'll measure down about 1 inch from this side, from where the seal is. And then I put the brush in kind of at an angle so it would catch all the tire washing the outside of the wheel and the sidewall. And I just run 1 1/4 screws through the side, and they don't stick out far enough through the bristles here to cause a problem with the tire. So now when you shut the lid, it comes down just on the inside of that bottom brush. Should be perfect to clean an 8 scale buggy tire. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll determine where the center of this brush is, and I'll drill a 5/16 hole right through the center of that brush. So now you got the 5/16 hole there. That'll be big enough for your 1/4-inch extension to go through. Holding both hands here. So yeah, this will actually be inserted from that side, but gives you an idea of what you're doing. And then you just basically measure up from here to the center of that, drill you another hole the same size on this side. So now we got a 5/16 hole on this side, and this will fit through there and should be somewhat lined up with the hole over here on that side. Now on the right side of the ammo can, you want to kind of draw you out a pattern to where this will fit through that, and then just cut this hole out with like a utility knife. So I want to come something like this, and I want to leave this bottom area right in here for the extension to set on. So we'll end up cutting this out something like that right there. So we've got our hole in that side, and you just want to make sure that your extension and your little hex adapter will fit through that hole. and then all the way through the brush through this hole on the other side. So something similar to that is what you're looking for. So from here to clean your tires, a couple squirts of Dawn dishwashing detergent. Then you put a little Simple Green in there. Then you'll want to fill the water level up to almost the bottom of this hole here that I've got the water level to the bottom of that hole. Then all you do is get a 1/4 inch adapter for a drill. So you take your dirty tire, set it down into the box like this, send your hex through there, through the other side, make sure the hex is engaged in the wheel well. Close the lid, slight pressure up here. Pull your drill off the extension. Pull your tire out, dry it off with a towel some. Voila. Clean wheel. Very little effort. Do a complete set about every 90 seconds. That's a simple tire washing little rig that I make. I use it at the track all the time. Then where the lock thing goes over here, just hold your extension. And there you go, guys. Get you a drill, 1/4 inch adapter, build you a tire washer. Thanks for watching.